All right, celebrating Lunar New Year, indeed, the celebrations of many following the lunisolar calendar. The celebrations also become more diverse and inclusive as we become more intercultural in our own relationships.
So joining us live now for a closer look is psychotherapist Michelle Liu. Michelle, thanks so much for coming in.
Thanks
I
for
love that
having
you
me.
brought a bit of a show and tell, so we can get to those later. But first off, I want to talk about inclusivity and celebrating things like Lunar New Year in a city like Toronto, where you do have a lot of interracial couples or just divergent cultures that are sharing life together. What have you seen in terms of your patients that have come into you saying, hey, this time of year can be kind of stressful because I don't get why she has to invite her whole family over
Of course.
and make a mess of the house with a potluck. Not talking about my own situation, but please.
No, absolutely, Jennifer. I mean, I'm in an interracial relationship myself, and sometimes these conversations are truly difficult to have, right? Especially going into the new year, you have all these events going on. One of the things that I like to say is, hey, you might want to have this conversation earlier, right? Have this conversation earlier with your loved ones, whether it's a partner or a friend, right? Where, this is a conversation where it's important to know what the expectations are, right? To be ready and say, hey, you know what? Maybe you can do this, such as, decorate with me, or maybe you can attend this family dinner and bring a gift. And so these are some of the things that that you can look out for in the grocery stores or anywhere else in Toronto to look for some things to
Michelle, it kind of seems to me like it's a real learning opportunity for a lot of people who aren't sort of immersed in the culture, right?
Yes, yes, absolutely. It's a learning opportunity. And for many of us, I think, not only is it about learning, it's about being able to connect to each other, right? Especially in relationships. And when there are conversations that are not had in that space, in that room, then when somebody is kind of like celebrating Lunar New Year, and it's important for them, and that partner just doesn't understand it, there's that disconnect there.
Yeah, so it really does come down to, I guess, communication and a certain level of respect and appreciation. And it's not just, I think, with your partner. I think it's even with kids. I mean, I have kids who are mixed race, and sometimes maybe it's really on the parent to pass down the knowledge of tradition and be like, why is this important? What's the meaning behind this? It's not just decorative necessarily. But speaking of that, you did bring in a few things. So tell us about what these items are and why they're significant on a day like today.
On a day like today, it's so significant because you're invited to a lot of family gatherings. I know myself, I am. And we have gifts like beautiful for kids. Isn't this cute, right?
Yeah, really cute.
So this is what I call the God of Wealth, right? It's known as the God of Wealth. And there's some treats in there. There's like little...
His little bobblehead ears.
Little bobblehead ears with a piggy bank that can be reused.
Cute.
So great. Of course, I think everybody's familiar with the red pockets there, right? Red pockets are exchanged for good luck and good fortune. We say, in my culture, gong hei fat choi, right? And, we've got boxes of cookies as well.
Oh, these are cookies. Oh,
These are cookies.
Wow.
Yeah, they're beautiful.
My size, that's a Bill would down this box in one go. Yeah.
And then these decorations, they kind of display throughout the house for good luck, right?
That's right. That's right.
And those treats, I know,
Some treats.
sesame base, brittle.
Yes, exactly.
Peanut
You've
brittle.
got your what do you call them? The lucky candy, which is such a big tradition. It's a huge tradition in many households to have that laying around the home.
Yeah.
Michelle, before I let you go, we've been asking our audience this morning, if you have any sort of, either grand plan or good feelings about this year of the fire horse, et cetera. What does this year potentially mean to you in terms of like what year you were born under and how the year of the horse could, be for you?
So the year of the horse, it's funny you asked me this question because I was actually born in the year of the horse.
Oh, you were? Okay.
Too. Yes. And the year of the horse to me means strength, right? And to me, I think it's such a big year to take that courage for myself and do things that are a little bit different, maybe challenge myself a little bit differently, right? And also see things that are new coming along, which might mean new things in life.
Yeah.
So in general, I think that there are a lot of things to look forward to. in the year of the 2026, the Fire Horse.
Yeah.
And I hope that is something that I wish for all of us in the community and also for you.
Okay. Hey, Michelle, thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you so much, Michelle.
Thank you for
Happy
having
Lunar
me.
New Year. Appreciate you coming in.
Go Heal Psychotherapy.
Yeah, thank you so much.
恭喜发财 as well in Mandarin. Okay,
Yes.
thank you.
More CB20 for breakfast coming up right after this. Stick around.